right, good afternoon. Welcome to today's match. Wildcat Bowlers are facing Fremont Ross Little Giants today. Chris is out. He had to go on a work trip. So you get me for the evening for a little bit at least. We're going to start off here on the girls' side today. We started Macy up on lane 7, goes Brooklyn. She gets a strike though. Here's Brenna on lane 5. Good looking shot there. She comes up a little short, gets 9, leaves the 7 pin. Ross on lane 6 gets a strike. On lane 8 leaves the 7 count. Kendall comes in a tad heavy. She gets 8. Brenna just missing her spare attempt there. That's another strike there for Fremont on lane 6. Fremont spare there gets 2 out of the 3. Kendall's on the way here. Looks good. She'll get it. Brings up Alexa Miller here now on lane 5. A little heavy on that shot. Gets 8. Got Ari here, lane 7. Nice looking shot. She gets a strike to start off. Looks spare on the way. Hold on there. Just misses them all, actually. Thought she was going to get the 7 pin there. Like Andrew started off with a strike down there for the boys. Got Macy with a 9 count, leaving the 10 pin behind down on lane 8. Another strike there for Fremont Ross on lane 5. It's 2 in a row for her. Macy's spare on the way. Looks good. She gets it. Brings up Kendall. Might have been a tad heavy on that shot. Got 9, leaves the 3 pin. Brings up Brenna here on lane 6. Come in a tad light, gets 6. Leaves that right side rail. Nice pickup. There's a Brenna spare attempt on the way, and Ari down on lane 8. Brenna gets the spare. Ari with another nice shot there, comes up a tad short, gets 9, leaves the 7 pin. Ball swings way too far outside for her. And she picked up 4. Macy with a 7 count right next to her there. Good spare there by Alexa. Macy picks up 2 out of 3. Bruno with a 7 count there on lane 5. Got Kendall coming up now on lane 7 here. Another nice shot by her. She gets a strike. Good spare for Brenna. Ari with another nice strike right there. So a tad heavy on her shot, gets 9, leaves the 4 pin. Down there on the boys' side, we got a couple different strikes throughout the games. Only 2 opens so far. It's a good spare for Alexa there. Brings up Macy on lane 8 down there. Brooklyn side picks up 9, leaves the 6 pin. There's another strike down there for Andrew on the boys' side. Good spare there by Fremont. Hang on, Mason. She got it. All right. So strike there for Fremont. Kendall on lane 8. She gets a strike. Good shot there. Brenna with a strike on lane 6. Another good looking strike by Ari on lane 8 there. Brings up Alexa here on lane 6. Comes in a tad light, picks up 7, leaves the 1-2-8. Alexa takes a step back, regroups herself. Macy takes off on lane 7 here. She's going to go heavy straight through the head pin, but she gets them all to fall. We got Brenna here on lane 5 now. She's a bit heavy on her shot, gets 7, leaves the 4, 7, 8. Alexa spare on the way, gets 2 out of the 3 there. Kendall a bit heavy on her shot, gets, well, was going to be 3 or 7, but got 8 there. The 10 pin fell at the last second as Brenna picks up her spare. So it looks like Kendall's got the 7-8 pin. Kendall gets 1, and Alexa picks up another 8, leaves the 6-7 split. Harry with another nice shot there, picks up 9, leaves the 10 pin. Good spare by area over there. We'll switch on over the boys for a little bit here. It's like Fox Taylor on lane 1. He's got a couple strikes going there and gets an 8 count. Might be the 8-10. Can't really tell from this angle. Up Andrew here on lane 3. Nice looking shot there, got 9, leaves the 10 pin. Fox coming up for his spare attempt. He'll get the 1. Spare on lane 3, brings up Christian on lane 1. Spare is good. Christian a little bit heavy on that, got 9. Hunter with a nice looking strike there on lane 3. Christian spare is good, brings up Oliver now on lane 4. Oliver with a good looking ball there, gets 9, leaves the 10 pin. Bit too far out on that shot by Oliver. He'll miss it in the gutter. Got Fox up lane 2 here. Looked like he crossed over Brooklyn's side, but he still gets a strike there. Up 8. Christian gets himself a strike over on lane 2. Brenna on lane 5 picks up another strike there. Andrew's spare attempt on the way. He's got to kick that pin over. And he gets it. Nice job, Andrew. bit light on that shot, picks himself up 6. Picks himself up a spare there. Alexa gets herself a 4-pin spare. Oliver here on lane 3. Comes in a little bit heavy, picks up 7. Far right of your screen there, you can kind of see the girls a little bit. Brenna picks up another strike. That's 3 in a row for her. Got Fox up on lane 1. He gets himself a strike. Ooh, Christian. Nice ball there. Picks up a 7-10 split, though. Oliver with a 7 spare there. Christian gets one of them. Nice looking shot there. Wow. Everything went right around that 7-pin. Picks up 9. It's like he had a pin go in front and in back of that. Ariana's got 3 in a row, working on a 9 spare for her. Macy down on lane 7's got 3 in a row. That was a nice shot by her. All right, here we go, back over on the boys. Hunter's got coming up on lane 3 here. Picks himself up a good looking strike. Brenna picks herself up 4 in a row. Oliver here on lane 4. Picks up 8. Fox on lane 2 gets some help there by some pins, and he picks up 9. Leaves that 7 pin. Spare attempt on the way. Looks good. He'll get it. Oliver lets his spare go. And he gets his as well. Christian looked like it was a bit heavy, went straight through the head pin there. He picks up 8, leaves the 310. Andrew with a nice shot there. Tried to get that 10 to go at the last second. Picks up 9. Christian gets 1 out of his 2. Andrew leaves his on the inside, misses his spare there. Fox crosses over Brooklyn, picks up 8 there. Hunter with a nice strike there on lane 4. Fox gets his spare. So over on the girls' side real quick, Brenna finishes her first game with a 213, and Macy finishes with a 188. Alexa couldn't find it today, so Abby is coming in for her to finish this game. She starts off with a strike. Good ball, Abby. Got Oliver here on lane 3. Goes straight through the head pin there. He picks up 9. Christian starts off with an 8 count down there on lane 1. Kendall with another 3rd strike, starting out the 10th frame for her. Looks like Christian might have split the pins there. Nice looking strike there by Andrew on lane 3. Kendall finishes with a 6 spare in the 10th. She'll finish that game with a 211. So the game with Alexa and Abby, they'll finish that one with a 134. Over here. Another strike for him. Gets him 3 in a row. Like we're gonna have a sub over here on the boys' side. Looks like Isaac Meyer will be coming in for Oliver. His first roll is gonna cross over Brooklyn, but he'll get a strike. And you got Fox on lane 2. Nice looking shot there by him. He gets a strike. Looks like we're starting out the 10th frame here for the boys. Isaac comes in on the right side there, a little light. Picks up 9, though, leaves that 2-pin. And Fox, not sure what happened there. He comes in light, picks up 5. Recap, Brenna finishes with a 213, Alexa and Abby finished with a 134, Macy with a 188, Kendall with a 211, and unfortunately they just started and I missed that score for Ariana. I'll get it as soon as I can. Fox finishes his game with a 190, and Oliver and Isaac finished with a 147. Fremont Ross, the scores I can see, with a 143, a 113, and a 97. Got another sub here. It looks like Jonathan came in for, Jonathan Peters, I believe, came in for Christian. He starts his 10th frame off with an 8 count. As Andrew started his off with a 9 count. Like leaves the 9-pin. Both spares on the way, and both are good. So Jonathan and Christian will finish that N2 game with a 138. Andrew finishes with a 171. Brings up Hunter here, first ball, 10th frame. Nice looking shot again. He gets another strike. Fremont Ross boys with a 138, a 169, a 118, a 141, and a 142. All right. So first game score for Erie was a 227. Last ball here for Hunter. And he finishes with another strike. He'll finish that game with 6 in a row to end with a 210. Good game. All right, we'll switch on over to the girls while they do their meeting quick. All right, Brenna gets some help there, taking that 10 out at the last second, picks up 7, as Macy has 8. She'll pick up another one there. A strike there on lane 6 for Fremont. That's 2 in a row for her. Brenna spare on the way here. And she picks it up. Looks a little bit surprised there for herself, but so far so good. We got Alexa here. Looks like she struck her first frame. She's got another ball here on this one. I got some last second help there for another strike. All right, some recap on the boys. I think I got it right though. Hunter with a 210, Andrew with a 171, Fox with a 190, and then the two sub games were a 147 and a 138 for a total of 856. A nice strike there by Airy on lane 7, as Kendall started out with a strike and a 9 spare. See there on the left side, Isaac starts out with a 9 count. Macy gets herself a strike there on lane 8. Kendall with a good looking shot picks up a strike for her. Brenna gets a strike there on lane 6. Brings up Ari on lane 8 and Alexa on lane 6. Ari a tad heavy, picks up 7. Alexa comes in pretty light there, gets 8, leaves the 1-2. Ari's got the 4, 6, 7. She'll get the 2 there. Alexa spare on the way, leaves it light, misses them both. Macy with a decent looking shot there, gets 9, leaves the 5. Isaac Meyer over on lane 3 picks up 9. Good pickup by Macy there. Thought it might have kicked at the last second, but she gets it. Isaac picks up his spare. Brings up Brenna here on lane 5 and Kendall on lane 7. Nice looking shot by Brenna. She picks up a strike. Kendall with a good shot there. She gets 8, leaves the 6, 10. Andrew over on lane 3, Fox on 1 if you can see it on your screen. And they both pick up strikes. Alexa lets it roll here. Comes in a tad light, gets 9, leaves the 5. Hunter keeps things rolling with a strike in his game as Kendall picks up her spare. Alexa picks up her spare there. See Isaac. Ariana with a good looking strike there on lane 7. Got Macy on lane 8 now. She's gonna go Brooklyn, but she gets a strike. Kendall with a good-looking shot on lane 8 for a strike. And Brenna comes in just a little bit light there, gets 7, leaves the 1-3-6. With a nice strike there. Andrew picks himself up a strike. That's 3 in a row for him. Get over there. Good cover by Brenna. Hunter's a little light on his shot, picks up 7. Nice shot by Alexa. She gets herself a strike on lane 6. Swap on over the boys here. I'll continue to talk the best I can for everybody. Got Hunter with a 7 spare there. Got Fox up here on lane 2. Picks up 2 out of 3 on his ball there. Got Isaac now on lane 3. He gets himself a strike. Brenna with another strike. Macy down here on lane 7 with an 8 count. Jonathan picks up a strike there on lane 2. Andrew picks up 7. Alexa with a 9 count, leaves the 4 pin. Macy got 1 out of her 2 on the spare attempt. Brings up Kendall. Andrew gets 2 out of his 3. Alexa picks up her spare. Kendall gets 9, leaves the, looks like a 4 pin. We got Fox down here on lane 1. And Hunter on 3. Fox with a strike there, and Hunter as well. I think either one of them were happy with those shots, but they get them all. Kendall picks up her spare, brings up Ariana down there on lane 7. We got Isaac here on lane 4 and Jonathan on lane 1. Isaac a little bit heavy, picks up 9 though, leaves the 3 pin. Jonathan a little bit light down there on lane 1, picks up 6. Isaac here, spare attempt. Gets it. Harry gets a 9 spare on lane 7. Macy got a 9 count, leaves the 5 pin. Jonathan spare attempt here on lane 1. Just misses that front pin, picks up 3. Macy's got her spare, and Brenna picks up a strike. Andrew up here on lane 4 now. Nice looking shot for him for another strike. Kendall gets a 7 count. Alexa comes in light. Gets an 8 count, leaves the 1-2. Hunter here on lane lane 4 and Fox up on 2. Hunter with a nice strike there. And Fox with a strike as well. Over on the girls, Alexa and Kendall both spared. Brenna with a 7 count, Ari with a 9 count. Here we got Jonathan here on lane 2. Nice looking shot, and he picks a strike up. There's Isaac now on lane 3. Go a little bit heavy, get a 9 count there. Lose that 6 pin. Ari just misses her spare attempt. Macy with another 9 count. She likes leaving those 5 pins. Brenna with a strike. Brings up Isaac's spare attempt here. Just misses there. Brings up Fox on lane 1. Lexa crosses over Brooklyn, gets 7. Fox comes in a tad light, gets 6. Andrew with a nice shot there, gets 9, leaves that 10 pin. There's Fox spare attempt. And he gets it. Andrew's spare attempt on the way. Looks good, he'll pick his up. Lets it fly over there on lane 1. Nice looking shot by him for a strike, and Hunter with a good looking shot gets robbed, leaves the 10 pin. Couldn't see it, but it sounds like Hunter just picked up his spare. Nice looking shot by Isaac for a strike. Switch on over and finish out this girls' second game. Andrew comes in a little light there on lane 4, leaves the bucket. All right, first ball, 10th frame here for Macy. She'll pick up 8. Leaves the 4-5. Gets the 5 pin there. She'll finish that game with a 141. Brenna starts out her 10th frame with a 6 count. So Kendall here. A nice roll there. Comes in a tad light, but she's still knocks them all down. Brenna gets 2 out of the 4 on her spare attempt. She'll finish that game with a 188. Alexa with a strike there to start off her 10th frame. Kendall a little light on her shot, picks up 6. Alexa with another nice shot there for a strike in the second ball of the 10th frame. Kendall gets 2 out of 4 on her last ball there. She'll finish with a 198. Alexa, last ball, 10th frame. Comes in a little light on her shot, picks up 8. She'll finish with a 196. Area a little bit heavy on her shot. First ball, 10th frame, picks up 7. Leaves the 6, 7, 10. Spare attempt on the way. Sends it a little bit too far outside, drops down in the gutter, and she'll finish that game with a 158. So quick recap on the girls before I switch over, or I'll switch over here. Quick recap. Brenna finishes with a 188. Alexa finishes with a 196. Macy with a 141. Kendall with a 198. And Ariana with a 158. Isaac with a 9 count there on lane 4. Got Jonathan there on lane 1. Picks himself up a 9 count. He was working on some strikes there. Isaac picks up his spare. Jonathan picks up his. Picks himself up a strike. That makes 2 in a row for him. Gets a 9 count there on lane 4, his spare on the way. Picks it up. Fox has a 8 count there on lane 2. Looks like it might be the 5-7. There's Isaac now, first ball, 10th frame. Comes in a little bit light, gets some help there. Takes out the 1 and 2 pin. And leaves the 4. Looked like he was going to get stuck with the 1, 2, 4, but a pin there. Swung right around, bounced out of the gutter, picks up the 1 and 2. Fox gets 1 out of his 2 on his spare attempt. Isaac with a 9 count, first ball, 10th frame, picks up, ooh, just misses his spare. Looked good from my angle. Jonathan with another nice ball on lane 2 there for a strike. So Isaac will finish his game with a 173. Brings up Andrew here. He's working on 2 strikes. Nice looking shot there. He gets another one. Andrew with another strike there on his second ball in the 10th frame. Like we're gonna have a sub down there on lane 1 for the boys. Jevin Hill comes in, starts out with a strike in the 10th frame there. As Andrew finishes with another strike there, 5 in a row to finish that game for a 219. Nice game, Andrew. Ooh, nice ball there by Jevin. He gets 9, leaves the 5 pin. Hunter starts out his 10th frame with a strike. Second ball, 9 count for Hunter there. Jevin picks up that 5 there. They'll finish that game, that sub game, with a 156. Hunter picks it up there. So he'll finish that game with a 199. Jonathan on lane 1 with a nice ball, picks up 9 on his first. Spare here, looks good, and he gets it. He'll get another ball here in the 10th. So sub game for the boys there with a 156. Jonathan gets 1 more ball. See, Isaac with a 173, Andrew with a 219, and Hunter with a 199. Recap there. Jonathan's last ball. Looks good. He got 8 though. He'll finish with a 193. Nice job, boys. All right, so with the Baker setup here, we're not going to be able to do the side-by-side because the boys are in 3 and 4 and the girls are on 7 and 8. So we'll just have to flip back and forth here. Girls got their Baker started. Not sure who started that game, but it was a 3 and a 2 there. Alexa gets some help there, picks up the strike. All right, so Fremont Ross boys with a 7:08 on their first game and an 8:10 on their second game. Like I said, Hunter with a 199, Andrew with a 219, Isaac with a 173, Jonathan with a 193, and then a sub game of 156 for a 940 for the boys. Match play total for the boys was 1796 and Fremont Ross was 1518. Looks like Casey here for the girls up on lane 8. She picked up 8. Just a little bit too far outside on that. Sends it down in the gutter. Nice looking shot by Macy. She gets herself a strike. Looks like Kendall was a little bit light on that. Picks up 7. Good cover there by Kendall. All right, over on the boys' side, it looked like Jevin started with a 9 spare, and then Isaac threw a 9 ball as he's getting ready to throw his spare attempt. Good spare by the boys over there. Casey with a 6-2 there for the girls. All right, well, I would like to say thanks for watching tonight. Again, if you're just joining and you didn't catch the beginning of this stream, Chris is out of town for the night, so I had to get things going, but unfortunately, I need to leave here. The stream will continue. However, I do not have anybody to take over talking, so you'll just have the background noise. But we'll flip back and forth to watch the boys and the girls. We're going to finish the girls' game since they started a little earlier, and then cross on over to the boys. We'll finish that game, vice versa. So, again, thanks for watching. I do not believe there's another match this week, as we had to cancel the Van Wert match. But again, thanks for watching, and it'll just be the background noise. So hear the kids chanting, root them on, and thanks for watching.